Hello, Hinkley, and whatever other rando happens to come across this video. My name is Genoa, and I'm here today to teach you how to do old age makeup for stage. And I can promise you it will be pretty okay and mostly informative, to say the least. So we're just gonna jump right in. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna start off with foundation. For stage, your stage makeup foundation should be about 1, maybe 1.5 shades darker than your natural skin tone, just because the bright, unnecessarily bright, hot, sweaty, gross stage lights will make you look like a little pancake. And we love pancakes, but that's not really the look that we're going for. And of course, depending on the size of your space and what your lighting designer has in mind for what's going on your stage makeup, you could probably get away with like a just your normal everyday foundation, if not maybe 1 shade darker. So I'm gonna go in and we're just gonna contour real quick. Stage contour is just regular contour, but a little more intense. Think of like that Instagram stuff that they do where they're like, and they just like really drive it home. That's what we're gonna go ahead and do today. So places to apply your contour, just in case you don't know, is play with your face. Suck it in. We want to contour right here along our cheekbones and the soft spots of our skin. We'll contour in the soft spot down here, sides of our nose, soft spots in our temples, and then we'll add in some age lines as we get towards more old agey. Oh, and then under your jawline. So poke at your face, get a feel where your soft spots are and where your bones sit. That way you can learn how to contour your face best. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start down here. Okay, that hyperlapse went a lot faster than I thought it was going to, so I'm sorry about that. But I've got my basic lines for my contour in. As you can see, I came in here on my cheekbones, on my temples, up around my forehead, the sides of my nose, a soft spot under my chinny chin, and along my jawline. If you ever are like, I have no idea where anything goes, just make a C shape. Just make a C shape, make a C shape, you're good to go. It's okay. We're gonna blend a lot of this out anyway, and then we're gonna start adding on age lines on top. So as long as your placement is sort of there, you're fine. So when we're blending, typically when we're doing beauty looks or younger looks or everyday looks, you wanna blend this up like that. We're not gonna do that. We wanna be old. We want to be old. So we're gonna blend this shenanigans down. And the foundation I'm using is Ben Nye, and Ben Nye stays really creamy, so it gets really easy to like kind of blend shenanigans into. So as you can see now, even just here, this cheekbone looks crazy much more sunken than this cheekbone that just looks like I put dirt on it. So we're gonna keep blending down, and we're gonna go ahead and do that with all of our contour lines as we go through here. So I'll just speed up this part of the video instead of hyperlapsing it, because gosh dang, that went fast. Cool. So here we go. Everything is blended out. I took a smaller brush to go ahead and kind of refine these lines, and then the ones along my nose here and up on my nose, I blended up here into my eyebrow. I'm really going to start blending in that eyebrow because as we get older, our face tends to get sunken. We lose collagen production, so everything just kind of goes maybe not just like that, but y'all know what I mean. It loses elasticity, it loses its kind of vibrance, its kind of dullness. When you are doing old age makeup, if you want to add kind of like a yellowy hue or like a gray hue into the skin tone, into your foundation, you can go ahead and do that kind of depending on what your character is. If your character is like an older, younger, like vibrant, younger, older, like, I don't know, like someone who's older but not, they're like, they, you know, run up Pikes Peak every Friday or something, I don't know, then you maybe wouldn't want to add in some discoloration into the skin. You could get away with just sunspots, stuff like that. Whereas if you're old and sickly, you're going to want to go ahead and sink in your face, get a little yellow in there, Get a little gray in there. Just go for it. So now that we have our basic contour in, what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and put in our age lines. Fun. So to find the age lines on your face, also I'm just using like a little baby brush. Nothing crazy. But to find the age lines on your face, just like we poked at our face earlier, we're gonna start scrunching it up like, oh, make the grossest faces you can and kind of find where your wrinkles are. See, I've got like this really deep wrinkle here, but I don't have too much going on here. And then like I got a lot of lines down here. I'm 24 and I like genuinely have crow's feet. So let's just start with the basics. So kind of just observe your face or whoever's makeup you're doing. Like where does their face move? Easiest place to start, smile lines. This is where your smile line is. So just go ahead and smile. This is a little uncomfortable for me. Oh, there you go. Put in your smile lines. They get a little messy. It's okay. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna blend. We're gonna clean up. We're gonna blend. We're gonna clean up. It's a process. So just bear with me. And then you got your little cutie cupid's bow thingy right here. What is that? Little indent under your nose. The snot canal. What is that? Philtrum. I knew that. We'll fill that in too. And then that's fine. And then down here. And if you guys make a mistake, goof up a little bit, it's fine. Just keep going. Keep figuring out where you got your little lines. How you're gonna be old. Like, I don't know what happened there, but we'll fix it later. So yeah, those are kind of the easiest lines to find. Make sure you really get around the nostril here. Our noses and ears do continue to grow as we get older, so like contouring out the nose like this gives it just a little more depth, a little more like, oh wow, that's a nose. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. So next we'll go into nose and eyes, and depending on how old you are is going to depend on how many lines you add to your face. If y'all are pretty young and you're playing like a 40-year-old, you can get away with some light smile lines, some contour, some like age lines under your eyeballs, and be fine. If you're gonna go ahead and be 80 or 90, look into getting prosthetics. Put on age spots. Get a stipple sponge and make it weird. Like just like look into the other things that you can do, because old age is kind of an art. Like it's hard. And you can spend a lot of time on it, like refining it and making it really perfect and really wonderful, and it'll look so great. So yeah, just play around with it. It's kind of important to play around with this stuff. Otherwise you don't really know what you can do, you know? And makeup is really, it's art. It doesn't have to be super restrictive. Yeah, so we're probably gonna we'll go kind of older today. I'm really bad at putting an age on things. People are really just offended when I guess their age, so I'm not gonna say how old we're gonna make me today. We'll just say a little older, how about that? So, like I said, finding this here, and then I've got hooded eyelids. So what I wanna do here is I'm just gonna make kind of a triangular little mark here. Like I said, we'll come back later, we'll refine it later, but right now we're just trying to get the outline of what we're creating. Was that weird? Maybe a little bit. And the thing with old age is the more natural you want it to look, the more closely you want to try and follow what's already on your face. So I know some younger folks, y'all don't really have a lot of age lines or spots right now, which is really important to like over exaggerate your face, like find those spots where they are. When you start putting lines kind of in random places, and then you watch somebody talk and the lines aren't moving with like where their face is gonna go, you can kind of be like, that looks a little funky. Not a bad thing, but it's a little funky. So just keep in mind, it's always a good idea to just kind of follow the natural lines. Like even now I look kind of older. All right, I want to do my forehead last, y'all, because I hate my forehead. I hate doing forehead lines. Nothing wrong with them in particular. I just like, I struggle most with the forehead. And I think it's because I have like a really flat, forehead, and I don't know why that would make it hard, but it does. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose a little bigger. So give it a little U shape, you know, give it a little, little nose hug. Really bring out kind of those lines. Because like I said, when you get on stage, this stuff is gonna disappear. If you don't look a little crazy, you're not doing it right. I mean, there's no way to do it wrong, honestly, you guys, there's no way to do it wrong. But yeah, and then also have a friend, a stage manager, a buddy, a pal, whoever, come check your makeup. Go just stand under the stage lights, or like I have my lamp with no lampshade on it right now. Stand in front of that, stand back a little bit and be like, can you see this? Does it look okay? BRB, my dog is crying to be out. Okay, sorry, he just really likes to go outside and eat snow, and then he eats snow so much that he throws up, and then I have to clean it up. So, okay, so until now, I'm just going back in. I'm kind of following back over my cheekbone lines. As you can see, they're not super even. My cheekbones aren't even, but I do have like a really squared off side on this one and more of a rounder here on this one. So what I'm gonna do with this line is I'm just gonna go ahead and follow a little bit right below the line that I just made and kind of even out what I've got going on. There we go. And a fun thing with contouring, you can make your face look really like uneven, you can make it look really even, and that's always unnerving, but you can kind of play around with it, see what happens. Smile. I've got these little like dimple doos here. Cute. All right, so next we're gonna go for underage lines. With underage lines, that's one of the ones that you do want to keep a little more subtle, because you will kind of get to a point where you've just got like smears of lines under your eyes and it doesn't look like anything really, except maybe bags. We'll add bags under my eyes in a little bit. No, you know what? Let's do it first. So I'm gonna be old and tired. That's my thing. I'm gonna be old and tired because now I'm young and tired. So I just can't wait to be me. So I'm gonna take this brush. It already has kind of like a purpley shade on it, which is my eyeshadow. So just find a purpley shade or a bluish one. Anything you've got going on, which I apparently don't have much of. Oh, here we go. Okay. And then we're just gonna take it right in the soft spot of your eyeball. You're sad. I'm so tired. See how sad and so tired I am? I'm not talking about the dark circles. I'm just, can you tell how sad and tired I am, just in general? If y'all are ever going for like a Tim Burton Halloween look or just like a kind of cool goth thing, this is a really fun eye method to go ahead and employ. Put like a light purple or a light pink or something kind of around the eyes and then contour your eyes with eyeshadow in a triangular shape, and you start to get these really sad looking like Tim Burton-esque eyes, which I like. I like it. Because I'm an emo kid. Still. There we go. This is purple and it's coming out red. Oh, that's a little better. Okay, careful, don't go too crazy on the purple or you'll just give yourself a black eye, which would be sad. If you're an old person with a black eye, that's just sad. You don't do this, you're gonna give yourself wrinkles, y'all. Use your ring fingers and pat gently to blend. I'm sorry, I'm a bad example. I'm in cosmetology school right now and gotta practice what I preach, I guess. All right, so now we've got that going on. We can add in our under eyes. I feel like this video is really long. It doesn't need to be this long, but I don't really know how to edit very well. Hold on, my dog wants back in. Stop! Hey, buddy. No thank you. Go. Okay, he's back. So, underlines. Just follow the natural curve of your eyeball. Make it sit. I'm only gonna do one. My brush is kind of thick. And I am worried about like smudging my lines and getting them a little bad. Not bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to use the word bad because I don't want y'all to think that you're bad at it or anything, because that's just not the case. We're all learning. Even me. I've been doing this for a long time and I'm still learning. Did you guys just see my cat jump on top of my dog back there? I don't know if that was in the frame, but that was crazy. They are crazy. They're like that. Okay. Back on focus. So I'm just adding this in for some depth. Nothing crazy. Okay. And then I'm just going to go through really quick with this eye brush, my blendy brush, and just kind of blend some of these lines out. Nothing too crazy because we do want to keep the strength of the line, but we don't want it to be look like lines. So I'm just gonna go through and contour real quick, blend it out a little bit. Okay, here we are after blending. So with these lines, I went ahead and I blended inward like this towards my mouth. Which, hey. They're being, my cat and my dog are like literally psycho. It's fine. But with these ones in here, I did start to blend inward. Nice mustache, 5 o'clock shadow kind of dealio going on. This got a little goofy. It's okay. We don't need to worry about it. My mouth kind of moves weird in that direction anyways, so it's no big deal. I'll just kind of do this. That didn't fix it. All right, but I didn't blend out my forehead lines or my eye lines too much because I do want those to be pretty distinct so people can see. The most telling factors in age is eyes and forehead, cheeks. Usually the eyes. So those are areas that you want to keep them. Okay, my dog wants out again. He doesn't really want in out. He just wants to play in out. Okay. Okay, so next, now that we've, oh, hey, forehead lines, y'all. Remember how I said I didn't want, like, I almost forgot to do them. So, I'm just, like I said, gonna follow my forehead lines. That's one. I've got this bad boy right here. Got another pretty solid one right there. Ugh. I can't see. My lights are like really bright. I have one above my eyebrow. That's a good one. Make sure I get these again because I do look angry. All right, perfect. And then what was I doing? My forehead. Oh, okay. Yeah, so my forehead's done. We're gonna add on some lips. Lips are good. Let's save lips for detailing. Let's save that for detailing. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and put on a highlight. So where you know how to highlight everything that you shadowed. I'm using a white for highlight. I have very fair skin and this light is really, really intense. So I'm gonna go ahead and use white to use for my highlight. Your highlight, I would say, however light you think looks good, man. I mean, I think the rule is your highlight should be 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. I'm not really sure, but whatever you think looks good best on you, and good best on you. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and highlight our nose area. My cat getting into something he's not supposed to. And we're gonna highlight straight up the bridge. So typically in beauty makeup, you'd wanna highlight your little doodly dot here. And then this line, like a little exclamation point. But we're gonna go ahead and highlight the whole thing because we do want the nose to kind of be one of the prominent focuses. And we're gonna highlight these bad boys. And this is just kind of help like these lines pop a little bit more, and so we can see it gives definition. That was what I was trying to say. I can't talk and do makeup at the same time, guys. I'm sorry. I know it's not fun. They told me to talk about things while I'm doing this too. I don't know, y'all. I guess reasons to believe me that I can do this. I graduated, I have a bachelor's in technical theater with an emphasis in costume and makeup design. That's pretty cool, but I don't do theater anymore. I got really burnt out in college and in my teen years and in my childhood years. And so I'm a cosmetology student now. And I'm really enjoying that. And you know what? It's okay to change your mind. 100% it's okay to change your mind. And if y'all are really interested in like theater makeup and theater wigs and stuff, make sure you ask all the right questions to your school. Ask, do they have a makeup program? Do they have special effects or whatever it is that you want? Or is it just a class that you can take? Do you want to be all of tech? My school was definitely, I was like an all tech major. They had us do everything throughout our years, but like every year I got picked, or I chose to do costumes, and I got makeup when I could. It wasn't necessarily something that was offered to me. We had like a special effects workshop that was really cool, but it wasn't quite, I don't think, what I was looking for, but I also didn't know what I was looking for. And if you really want to do hair and makeup and skincare, go to cosmetology school. It's not nearly as expensive, and work in community theater when you're at cosmetology school. I can guarantee you everything I learned. Do you see this? Rude. But everything I learned in a college setting for theater, I learned in community theater as well. But like, make sure you want to do something, say something. Don't just like do whatever because so-and-so said that that's all you can do. If you want to do something, be like, this is what I want to do. Can I do it? And if they're like, kind of, or no, then all right, go find something else. And if you decide halfway through you want to do something else, go do something else. It's totally okay to change your mind. It's okay not to go to college right away. It's okay to switch colleges halfway through, or, you know, like take a semester. Do whatever is right for y'all. I know there's a lot of pressure from all sides of it to have, you know, college or a higher education or something, but you got to do what's right for you. School will always be there. I'm going to cosmetology school in the middle of a pandemic for, you know, a career choice that like might not even exist if we can't get this under control, but like, whatever, it's what I want to do, so I'm gonna go do it, you know? Follow your bliss. Whatever, how inspirational am I? So inspirational. I know high school teachers probably reeling. Don't tell my kid. Okay, so now we're gonna add in some more age lines, and you can see the highlight definitely made it pop. When I come back here, you see how old I look? I don't look 24 anymore. I look cute. Okay, so we're gonna be even older. So when I talk, can you see it? This line here, this bad boy right here around my chin, we're gonna put it in there. Oh, look at that. That was my college rant. I hope you liked it. I think I went on it last time too, that I taught a class for y'all. Because I'm serious about it. There are no rules. Just don't hurt anybody. Okay, so we're just going back in, and we're really, because you see how with that new highlight I did lose my, ooh, that's cute. I lost my nose line here, and then I went back in and goofed it up again. Guess what we can do? Highlight, take a little bit of highlight. Just kind of press that in there, and bada bing, bada boom. We've got it all figured out. Okay, I don't know if you can hear, they're jumping everywhere. We want to bring it right around into the nostril. Ooh, a fun thing that you can do if you want, you can make your nostrils look really big. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're just gonna, yep, that's exactly what you do. And it makes my nostril look much larger. And I think that that's a fun thing to do. You can also contour your nostrils to make them look like pointy, like little dragon nostrils, or like if you want to be an elf or something. I don't know, you guys live your best life. Yeah, cute. Take some white, and I'm literally just going back in and highlighting everything that I contour every time. And then giving it a little blendy blend. And if you're on the street, this probably won't look natural up close, but like from a distance, go for it. You can totally, like I said, you can add in prosthetics and stuff like this. I just don't have the stuff to do that with me. And it makes it look crazy. It looks so freaking cool. This isn't very dark, and that makes me sad. Oh my god, I don't breathe when I do that. Holy cow. Okay, that's better. I almost itched my face. So that came out a little wonk. Like I said, we're gonna blend in. Cute. In. Cute. Take a little highlight. Get a little highlight here, shaboink. A little highlight here, shaboink. And then, ooh, another fun way that you can blend without like smearing everything together is just do a little dabby do. A little dabberoo. I'm so lame. He's pawing at the window now. And just kind of dab it. Another thing with old age, we don't want to blend too much because then we start to smear. And when we start to smear, we look silly. So I'm gonna go back in again here with my eyes because I'm on this now. I'm really on, like, make my eyes look. See, there we go. Then we've kind of got this kind of hooded eyelid effect, which is great because I have those. It's almost like a off-center cut crease for all y'all Instagrammers out there. Instagram beauty gurus. More power to y'all. Gosh, these videos are so uncomfortable. I don't even know how I'm gonna edit this, you guys. Hey! We're gonna blend again. And this time I'm really just pushing, let me see, pushing it in there. I'm not blending too much. We're just pushing it in there. And you can even, I'm gonna put a little round bit right here. Give myself kind of a crooked looking nose, you know? All right, and same thing on our eyes, just like we contoured, we do want to highlight, so we'll go ahead and highlight these, the balls of your eyes. Like that, and then, you know, dabby-doo, dabbaroo. And that way we can kind of see the lid and the hooded bit. All right, again, back away. Hello. That's my old lady laugh. I hope you like it. And basically from here, it's just kind of refining. Just kidding. We can do more. What? So I'm again just blending out some of this, some of dish, a little bit of dish. I don't know what happened here. Blend that because I don't know what happened. Blend it. I don't know. So with old age, there's a couple ways you can go with your eyebrows. You can give yourself lots and lots and lots of bushy eyebrows, or you can go with the no eyebrows. I used to bleach my eyebrows on purpose, and so I feel like it's only fitting that we go with no eyebrows. So I'm just gonna go in with my foundation. It's called Ultra Light, and yoink, 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 yoink. Just kind of pull it through my brows. If you want to go full like drag queen and soap them, glue them, get them out of there, no eyebrows, and then you got this one big hollow lid, go for it. Do it. I don't want to put in the extra work. I'm just being honest. Oh, cute. So yeah, just kind of flick it through your brows, nothing crazy. I don't have a lot of eyebrows really to begin with. So when I put full brows on, I do kind of look a little silly. Like a little silly Billy. Okay, we're gonna go back through contour. Oh, we're not, blend. You know what I mean? Maybe, but you might not, so it's important for me to clarify. I meant blend. And then you can even do this. Blend this stuff together, man. Get that temporal stuff blended in with the eyeball stuff. I don't know. Live your best life. See what it looks like. Like, see what it looks like. Just see. And then we're gonna add into some little detailing lines. I'm gonna have really like old lady eyes when I'm old. I'm gonna have really strong crow's feet and probably really heavy laugh lines because I giggle a lot. I'm a giggler. And I'm a squinter because I don't have glasses, and that kind of looks like a really good cat eye, right? Okay. It's really thick. So crow's feet, we don't want them to be too thick. Again, same reason when they start to get really thick, it just kind of starts to look like, was that eyeliner? Did you put eyeliner on? Cool. So last detailing I like to do is I like to go in with yips. So make it this itty tiny. I have scars here on my upper lips because I used to pierce my whole face all the time. So they make kind of like a fun little indent here. Oh, that one doesn't go there, but you know what? Who cares? Yeah. And you can really kind of just go ham on this. It doesn't really... It's not super crucial. As like I said, these are really fine lines. It's not something really you'll be able to see, but like it does kind of look like a scarecrow if you get a little too crazy. So we don't want to get too crazy. Just crazy enough. I sound like that lame friend at parties. It's always like, guys, don't get too crazy, because I am that lame friend at parties. I don't go to parties. Who am I kidding? Okay, back up. And last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and put on little old lady lipstick. This is Jeffree Star Calabasas. I guess we'll use it. And then your lips are not gonna be as big as they are now. Make it weird. Be like, you can put some on your teeth. Be that old lady that always has lipstick on their teeth. We're gonna do it. And then, I dropped it. And then for the rest of my lips where I didn't do anything, I'm gonna take that, my foundation brush and just kind of cover the pink parts of my lips. It might get rid of some of the lines that we did. That's okay. You can always stick them back in. And then let's just keep going with this, y'all. And then if you want to go get some blush, get some tacky blush. I have this this blush palette with a lot of fun colors. Just like get that right there. Now you're an old lady with makeup on, and you can do your makeup however you want. If we are going to go a little bit older, I don't have a stipple sponge at the moment, so I'm going to use one of these bad boys. If you have a stipple sponge it up. So we're going to take a red color, and we're going to put some broken capillaries, H spots. H spots is when you get darker spots on your skin. So I guess, yeah. But if you ever real look at old folks or even a bruise, sometimes you see these little like broken blood vessels, you know? Kind of in the chin area. Around the cheeks usually. And we just want to texture the skin. Like I said, as we get older, our skin texture starts to change. And it gets a little rougher around the nose usually. Like I said, this is going to be mediocre at best. Get some broken capillaries in there. Around here. And one last thing, since I do have these little brushes, I'm gonna go ahead and pale out my eyelashes. I got my lashes tinted not even that long ago, so now they're really dark. And like dark lashes does tend to make you look a little younger. So you can even just go ahead and pale out your lashes. If you've got super dark lashes. There you go. All right, you guys, you ready for the... Hello, children. Is this creepy? I thought it would be funny, but it's just creepy. All right, that's enough of that. I'm sorry I did that. Okay. But yeah, so here's my finished look. As you can see, it's not perfect. My mouth lines definitely got a little crazy. But from a distance, I definitely look old. And like, the farther away I get, like, the older I look, right? Like, if y'all saw me down the street, you'd be like, look at that old lady. Or maybe not. But, yeah, so that is the basics of old age makeup. If you're interested in it, play around with it. There's YouTube videos all over the place. You know your teacher and your teacher knows me. So if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. But other than that, I think that's all I have for y'all today. I hope this wasn't too terrible and that you enjoy the rest of your days. Thanks so much, you guys. Goodbye, children.